Live. All right, let's get the link out to some people real quick. All right. Just give it up to the Discord group. Shiba Inu, Shiba Inu, Shiba Inu. There we go. Oh no! Wrong thumbnail. Well, guess what? I messed up the thumbnail, so I'll be right back. Let me fix the thumbnail real quick. It should be the right one, actually. Can you guys hear me? Oops. All right. Let's see who we got on here. 122 viewers. Whoa. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, guys. The stream is popping. Wow. Let's just wait a few more minutes to get more people in. Tanham says, hey, how are you doing, my friend? Ronald, we here. Faisal, salam, alaikum salam, my man. 70, Impala. Yo, what's good, man? A Khan with the waving emoji. How are you doing? Amir, hello, hello. Gills, how are you doing? Give a couple shout outs to a few of you guys. Tris, hello to you as well. Sit down gaming. What's up, Pop? How are you doing, my man? Let's see, from Tampa, Florida. Welcome from Tampa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. SHIB Army, stand up. Yes, I would stand up, but I want to stay in frame for you guys. But the SHIB Army is here, and we are 200 deep. So welcome everybody to the live stream. If you haven't already, please give the live stream a like so we can get it out to more people. The more people, the more awareness we can build around the SHIB Army and the SHIB community. So hopefully more people are, made aware of this great cryptocurrency and great movement. So let's look at what we got here. Today, what I kind of want to discuss. Also, real quick, I just want to know how many people are watching the fight tonight in, again, about 40 minutes. Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Who do you have your money on? Probably the most controversial thing we could talk about today, but let's see what everyone has to say. So who do you guys got? Floyd Mayweather or Logan Paul? And I'll give you guys my input right after I see everybody else's, because I don't want to create any bias at all. Yes, I see me. Ahmed, are you Somalian? No, I'm actually Sudanese, representing Sudan, my man. But shout out to Somalia. We're all the same, right? East African, represent. Hello, Ahmed. Floyd. All right, we got one person saying Floyd. We got one Mayweather. Oh, I should try to keep count. All right, 1 and 1 so far. 2 Mayweather. Logan Paul on some BS. All right, we got 3 Floyd. Okay, okay, it seems like back and forth. Floyd, Logan, Floyd, Paul, Floyd. Wow, okay, this is pretty neck and neck. I'd say half and half. Floyd. All right, okay, Floyd better win. Floyd. Okay, seems like people got their money on Floyd. Now it's overwhelmingly Mayweather. All right, so my opinion, I kind of looked at it as, what is the potential for both of them? Yes, Floyd Mayweather is, he's retired, he's older, shorter, lighter weight. So all the things, physical attributes, Logan Paul is going to win. 155 pounds versus 190-pound man, right? That matters in the boxing ring. Weight does matter. That's why we keep people in the same weight class fighting one another. But the big caveat here is that Logan Paul is not a fighter. He's a wrestler. He's a big dude. He's an influencer, entertainer, but he's not a boxer. This is not his foundation. And this is not his ring or battle. Floyd has decades of experience, so the man has the potential, in my opinion, to still win, although he's older, lighter. The fact is he's a boxer. He knows how to throw a punch. And that's that. So again, in my opinion, that's why I didn't want to create bias, is that Floyd Mayweather is going to win the fight. But we'll see what happens. Now back to Shiba Inu. What's happened with the token? Because a lot of people want answers. What's been going on? What is happening? Why have we not mooned yet? Why are we staying so stagnant? And guys, if you look at the charts here, basically, again, with Shiba Inu, and something I want to talk about today as well is some of your guys' cryptocurrencies that you guys are invested in. Because I covered Shiba Inu a lot, but I want to get introduced to new coins. I want to start investing in new tokens, new projects, because I believe in blockchain and cryptocurrency as a whole space, and I think the potential is huge. So again, that's part of the stream today. That's why I have it as, when we will begin to see movement. And also, in addition to that, I wrote, let's talk about your cryptocurrencies as well. Now, if we look at the one-day chart, guys, again, a lot of sideways movement. It's not much excitement, not what we're looking for as, crypto investors and people who are, we know the potential for this thing. We know at once upon a time it was at a $13 billion plus market cap. But ever since its initial fall after VB, the founder and CEO of Ethereum, decided to sell off his tokens, we saw it happen. We saw a significant sell-off, and ever since then, it really hasn't recovered back to its all-time highs. So again, lots of sideways movements, but I mentioned this in all my videos. And if you guys could see at the way top here, when we got to right now we've been sitting at, about 800 Satoshi units or so. So at some point we were at 3,549 Satoshi units, right? 3,549 Satoshi units was our peak, 3,600 pretty much. Right now we're sitting at 8,500. So, excuse me, I said 3,500. Let's see here. 3,571. And down here, we're at 8,424. So 842 Satoshi units. Again, a fifth of where we were at all-time highs. So in my opinion, what is going to happen? Where are we headed? We know Shiba Swap is going to release. So I'm going to actually give a quick peek at the Discord. Shout out to the Discord, by the way. If you're not a part of the Discord, I would highly, highly recommend joining the Shiba Inu official Discord. I'm going to quickly give you guys the invite. Let's copy that here. And I'm going to post it right into the chat. Right here. Let's post that in the chat. So if you haven't joined, make sure you join the Discord, guys. It's a great place to talk about all things Shiba Inu and learn everything about the developers. You get to interact with them, as a group, and also other investors, like-minded investors in the Shiba Inu community and part of the SHIB army. So make sure you go ahead and join the Discord. Get quick shout out to them. Now, today at 4:07 p.m., so a couple hours ago. Again, I live in more Central Standard Time, but regardless, if you guys could see here, we see that Trophius did post this little thing here from Shytoshi Kusama. So if you don't know who Shytoshi is, he is the founder and developer of Shiba Swap. He's the person who is pioneering this project, and he's the lead developer. And a lot of people are saying, when are we going to see this thing start to move? And when are you going to allow us to start trading on the new exchange that is Shiba Swap? When? We still are waiting. And here, they've been giving us very good answers. And basically in response, it's always been, we are waiting for updates, guys. That's basically what they continue to say, right? Eric Yelling, I mentioned this in my video earlier. So some people get confused about the current testing. Tests being the test on the Shiba Swap platform. The platform is working from weeks ago, but we usually do 2 to 3 PR every day, fixing details and improving it visually. They're trying to make this thing as user-friendly as possible, and they're trying to ensure that it's going to be efficient, long-lasting, and nothing that, without any kinks or issues that are going to come about if they do an early release. So as investors, of course, we want this thing to come out and start, positively impacting the price action, right? We've been running sideways. We're tired and sick of it. And so again, for us, we're trying to see it come back way up here at the all-time highs and even exceed that, right? And in my opinion, that sure is the ultimate destination for Shiba Inu. We're going to start tearing off these zeros, in my opinion. I think it truly can happen. Of course, it's not financial advice. I never tell anybody to invest, buy, or sell, but I can tell you guys what I'm doing on each of my individual investments, because that's just being transparent. So I bought Shiba Inu about 7.5, thinking, hey, this thing can go back to its all-time highs, because I didn't discover this token till, right around here or so. May, when I started covering it on my channel, the 14th, the 15th. So again, back then, it was still reasonably consolidating at a higher price point than it's been lately, right around that 8 to 9 Satoshi unit. Lots of resistance for us. Now back to what Eric was saying. While we wait for audit results, we will keep testing. Now I've noticed I'm on a group of OG members and whales, so people who are bigger investors into Shiba Inu. That's what a whale is if you're not familiar. All my chats get archived by default, so I didn't notice it. These people are currently testing with massive amounts of test tokens. A good way to invest the time and have great eyes trying to find possible bugs. Very good. The platform is ready? Yes. This is one of the developers saying that the platform, Shiba Swap, is ready to go. Yes, and it's been ready for a while now. It's always fine to keep testing while we wait for the green lights, right? Yes to that as well. I totally agree with what you have to say there, Eric. So again, he's making some very, very valid points because ultimately, why release something that's not completely ready? I know I've seen my comment section, guys. I'm not someone who just overlooks those, and I've seen what people have been saying. If everyone has that kind of mindset of we have to perfect everything, that's actually more detrimental than positive. Which, again, I think you have some really good points there when you state those things. But regardless, we know that, typically speaking, because these are just people who are trying to be very diligent in their work. These are individuals who are just getting on this platform, right? This is going to be the first, outside of the token, outside of Shiba Inu coin and Shiba Inu token, or SHIB token, excuse me, this is going to be the first product that they have out there. So if it starts off as a bust, guess what? They know what's going to happen to the market cap and the people. Everyone's going to paper hand out of their positions thinking this thing is not it did not exceed or even reach our expectations. And for them, they don't want to just reach expectations. They want to significantly exceed them. And to do so, they have to be very diligent, careful. And that's why they keep telling us, hey, we continue to test. Look at this. They toy around with us when Lambo, right? Because a lot of people are asking, when am I going to make my killing? And I continue to cover this crypto because I think, again, the potential is huge, but we need to meet those milestones and hopefully not only reach them, but surpass them as well. That's number one, point number one. I wanted to make sure everybody was aware of what's been going on with Shiba Swap, and that's why there's a delay right now in the price action. Aside from the fact that the overall cryptocurrency market has been pulling back, we know that, let's see here. If you look at the overall cryptocurrency market, sitting at 1.631 trillion, right? If we look at the overall market cap real quick, I'm going to put it in a new tab. You guys can see where we peaked. And I'm just going to look at, because this was when? Right around the same time that Shiba Inu peaked. Let's look at the last 3-month chart. So you guys can see right here, May 12th, 2021, we were at $2.5 trillion, right? Shiba Inu. If we go back to the price action, so let's go to the regular price graph. And then we go back to right around here, May 10th, 2021. Main cryptocurrency market, May 12th, 2021. So it peaked a few days after the sell-off began with the whole VB scare of him burning a lot of his wallet and donating a lot of his position because people started having some fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So ever since the market pulled back all the way down to 1.337, 1337. If anyone's a gamer, that's elite speak. But funny enough, we did kind of see a little bit of a recovery, but a lot of consolidation since, because there has not been too much excitement regarding cryptocurrency as an entire infrastructure and space, right? Lots of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. People who were investing way at the top paper handed their positions out and decided, hey, I'm not ready to get back in until we see some positive news around the entire space. And that's what's kind of causing a lot of this FUD, because people are saying, Elon is playing with our emotions. Let me pull up Twitter quick. Elon is playing with our emotions, and he's not really, just being completely transparent about what's been going on, yada, yada, yada. And of course, Anonymous, the video I posted about earlier, they're targeting Elon now because of all the things that are speculation and all that kind of thing. But regardless, at the end of the day, yes, Elon has a lot of power. That is 100% true. Let's see what he's uploaded since 0 to 16 under 2. That's about Tesla. Play plus is canceled. No need. As played is just so good. Play to speed this week. Okay, so a lot of things that are not necessarily directly affecting it, but right here, he stated June 5th, because we know Elon cares about the cryptocurrency space as a whole. He states here, don't kill what you hate, save what you love. And I've focused on that in my previous video. So we know as a man, he's been putting a lot of things that are causing speculation. Heartbreak Bitcoin. Guess what happened? The market immediately reacted to that, and we saw a significant sell-off. I miss you, right? Kind of toying with emotions. It's hard to kind of understand what this man is saying. One day he's extremely bullish, other days he scares us. There's this bipolar aspect to his tweets that are affecting each and every one of our gains. 100% a fact. And if you think otherwise, then, so be it. But it's true. What he says does matter. And right now, I know there's a lot of people who are anti-Elon, but we should not be 100% anti the man. Right? He significantly impacted the positive price action for it, and he still has room to make it recover again by putting out positive sentiments around the space. He accepted right as soon as Tesla accepted Bitcoin as payment. This thing went from what 30 to 40,000 all the way up to 60. So again, that's the kind of thing we need to see. He has power being a CEO and not true founder, but a founder of Tesla, one of the biggest companies, arguably one of the biggest companies here in the United States, but part of the S&P 500. The fact that they're accepting Bitcoin as payment, right? They suspended that for a while, but as soon as they resume it again, that's going to, of course, impact other S&P 500 companies potentially entering into the space. So make sure you all embrace and understand that as well. Now, back to what I was saying. So that was the overall globe cryptocurrency market, kind of just covering those things. But again, you guys can see today a little bit of green. So let's quickly refresh here. You can see things are starting to slowly bounce back. If we look at the 7-day percentages, we see Binance Coin up 20% in the last week, Ethereum 13%. And I know a lot of people aren't really happy with those numbers because, again, for us, we want to see double-digit, triple-digit gains over the last 7 days. And do I think the bull market is on pause or slowed down? Absolutely not. As soon as positive sentiments come out for the cryptocurrency market, this thing's going to bounce right back, right? There's a lot of uncertainty with what Joe Biden might do here in the United States in terms of regulations. But regardless of what happens, as long as, again, the investors are understanding, yes, there's going to be always times of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, but that's the time to truly pounce. Why not? If you were someone that was looking at Bitcoin at $62,000, $63,000, $64,000, why are you not buying now? Shiba Inu. If you're someone that was looking at this coin way at the top, right, even when it sold off the first time, and you were like, wow, it's pretty much half off right now. Why don't I buy some? And you didn't. Now you're getting it again another half off. So you're actually getting it at a significant discount from its all-time high. So in my opinion, with what they have going, the short and long-term potentials, very, very, very fantastic right there. And always remember, to all of you who are impatient, always remember Warren Buffett, right? Regardless of what you think of the man, whatever you think of Berkshire Hathaway, as an investor, he's very well seasoned and very well renowned. The man has a very strong track record, and he's been very successful with his investments. The man was able to retire very early on, but he continues to invest because he enjoys it and he understands it as a science. The big thing that he always states, and I mentioned this nearly on every single one of my videos, but I wanted to kind of be a theme for all of you as new investors, because I know some people who are just getting into investing through crypto. That was me back in 2017. I got into investing through cryptocurrencies. But the one thing and the big thing we need to understand is it's a vehicle. These markets are all vehicles to transfer wealth from those who are impatient to those who are patient. That is 100% a fact, and I truly believe it. Because those who are impatient end up losing out on a lot. And guess what? I was one of those impatient folks, right? And that's why I want you to learn from my mistakes. That's why I make these videos now. It's because I fell for the time game. Back in 2017, when Bitcoin was at its all-time high, crazy, approaching $20,000, it tumbled down so quick. And for me, I bought in, way closer up, $14,000, $15,000, I think is where I bought it. I was a college student. I didn't have much money. I put in a few $100s because that's what I was willing to lose. But I lost it. I bought way at the top, and then thinking, hey, this thing is going to tumble and it's going to continue, which it did. It went all the way down to 3,000, right? It dropped significantly. But guess what? To all those who were patient, the diamond handlers, the true diamond handlers, the ones that are resilient, the ones who know the future and they know the potential of this thing, the Cathie Woods in this stage, right? Those are the people who decided, hey, instead of paper handing out of the position, I know the potential. $500,000 for Bitcoin will one day be considered a discount. Will still be considered as $500,000 per coin. Will still potentially be seen as something that is cheap one day in the future. That's what Cathie Wood's ideology is. So guess what? Paper handed out, but those who held on, who bought in at 10,000, you made a killing if you would have kept holding. Look at this, went up all the way to 60,000. Did anyone foresee this kind of bull run happening? Not necessarily, because guess what? With everything that comes up that quick, we do see a sell-off, but regardless, we saw a beautiful recovery. And again, it's happened once before. It can happen again and again and again and again. The cycle will continue. That's how the markets work. Again, vehicle, shifting money or transferring wealth from those who are impatient to those who are patient. So currently sitting at $668 billion market cap for Bitcoin. People are saying it's going to be worth more than gold, and that's trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. So it has a lot of room for growth. But we always like to compare everything to Bitcoin because the price action for Shiba Inu also directly is implicated directly from Bitcoin's price action. So it follows the graph of Bitcoin pretty dang closely. So again, just make sure you're aware of that and always invest, very carefully. I know it's hard to say that, especially right now with all the excitement around the space, but always just do things with caution. So I said today during the stream, I want to also talk about some of your cryptocurrencies as well. Some of the things you guys are invested in, because I want to know what tokens maybe I should start covering on the channel or things that I should potentially invest in. Because as of right now, holding a lot of Shiba Inu and, Ethereum and some others, but I'm looking for new projects as well. Let me go back to let's interact with you guys a little bit in the chat and see what you guys have to say. So let's see what everyone has to say here. Are you still invested in Zomedica? Of course I am. Why would I ever sell Zomedica? I will not sell until I see Zomedica at $5. But that's just me, because I truly believe in it. I have thousands of shares of Zomedica and still holding strong, because I have conviction in the company and I believe in it long term. So again, that's what I have to say for you guys. Let me scroll up a bit in the chat and see what else you guys are talking about, because I missed a lot since I got off on a tangent. We have 500 viewers. Holy smokes. Okay, so if you haven't already, please like the stream so we can get it out to more people. I do appreciate everybody that's supporting. You guys are you're all fantastic. I appreciate every single one of you guys. So let's see here. All right, any chance you can stream an hour or two earlier next time so I can watch? It's late now in the UK. Jacob, I got you. Yeah, on the weekends especially, I usually try to do something early afternoon, but I'll try to find a better time. But today is kind of impromptu. I know the fight was coming up, so I was like, hey, might as well do a little stream towards the beginning of the day or so, just to see how things are going with everybody as Shiba Inu investors. And yeah, wow, the chat is blowing up. Okay, let's see. Start sports betting. No, I actually don't do any betting at all. But I just wanted to see what everyone was thinking for the fight today. Logan Paul versus I can't even say his name, Floyd Mayweather. Wow, spaced that for a second. So it's more like Floyd Mayweather versus Mr. Logan Paul. All right, let's see. Khalid Hassan. Price prediction when the swap is out. That's a really good one, actually. Let's talk about price prediction when Shiba swap is official and out there, just out there. So in my opinion, right, I think what we will see when Shiba swap is released, as long as things are smooth, right, people are able to farm, so they're able to gather the bone, leash, all these new tokens, and things are continuing. Not only that, the one big thing that I want everyone to consider with Shiba swap being released is also the addition of what? The petition. I literally have this thing. I look at this probably 10 times a day because it really excites me. The potential that being listed on Robinhood will have on Shiba Inu as a platform, right? I'll touch base on the price prediction that I have for SHIB token, right? Through what the developers have been saying and the excitement that will come with it. Because again, a lot more people are going to be getting more and more of the circulation into their own wallets, right? More and more people will own, which supply and demand. The supply is going to be coming to people's wallets, and then the demand is going to continue to increase because more and more people are going to be aware. Same thing with the Robinhood listing. Because right now, if you have a smartphone, right, you go on there, you have your Binance app, you have whatever apps you have, you go on there, and those are decentralized exchanges. For some, it's pretty difficult, pretty difficult to embrace. So because a lot of people are kind of skeptical. They're like, I don't necessarily want to use a decentralized exchange. I don't know the stuff too well, especially those who are new investors. But as new people, as mainstream media starts covering things like Shiba Inu, right? They talked about the Millionaire Bros, just all the social media attention that's getting on it. When Robinhood lists it, a lot of people who are skeptical about these decentralized and centralized exchanges are going to shift to what? They're going to shift to Robinhood. So again, the fact that it could potentially be listed on there is going to significantly impact the price action for the token and the entire movement, because more and more people are going to be joining, because we're so much more than a cryptocurrency. I say that so much, but we're really becoming a movement, right? And I know as a SHIBARMY, we are 475,000 members strong. And I think that's only the beginning. And someone did give a super chat, Chris Burnett. Keep fighting the good fight, bro. Let's make millions together. Appreciate you, my man. I really do. Like, it really does help out the channel a lot. And the fact that you're saying your words are just powerful as well. Keeping up the good fight, because that's what we're doing right now, right? We're fighting against the whales. We're fighting those who manipulate the price. And unfortunately, we are seeing it, right? Individuals with a lot more buying power. If it's AMC, if it's things in the stock market or different cryptocurrencies, these whales have been manipulating us for a really long time, and it's time for us to bind together and get this thing moving in our direction. Because I truly believe millionaires will be made, just like in the stock market, millionaires are made. In the crypto market, millionaires are made. I think with Shiba Inu, potentially, as long as things play out as they should, we're going to see it happen there as well. We're going to see positive price action. We're going to see successful implementation of Shiba Swap. Now, going back to the question that I completely, looked over is what? Right here. The price prediction for when Shiba Swap is released, period. I'll probably make a video on this exclusively. So, in my opinion, depending on what happens with Robinhood listing, just strictly for Shiba Swap, I think, again, from that 8.5 to 8 to 9 Satoshi unit mark where we've been consolidating, at the very least, we'll get back to the secondary support line. So right between that 15, 16, maybe even 20 Satoshi units. So at least 100% upside price prediction for the short term. That's my opinion. Now, for the long term, after Shiba Swap is released, people start trading, a Robinhood listing, all-time highs will be met. Again, my opinion, not financial advice, and surpassed. I think we'll start seeing less zeros, again, week by week, month by month throughout the whole summer, and hopefully by the fall, as long as the crypto market also takes a turn, we could see this thing go really, not a 10x, potentially even a 100x potentially not just the short term, but long term as well. So just so you guys are aware, I do have that. So right now, returning to all-time highs, Robinhood listing, and in addition, Shiba Swap successful implementation and release are going to get us back, hopefully, to all-time highs. That is my 100% final opinion. Lonnie Jackson, my man, he says, we got this, everyone. Hold. Yes, diamond hands unite, folks. That's the power of the diamond hands. Us together, literally, we have the power to shift markets. We've seen it. With GameStop and AMC, I always reflect back and think back to when that happened. What happened was diamond handers literally united together, buying and holding, putting pressure on the rest of the world to join the movement. And taking profits off the top is totally fine. It's okay to do so. But diamond handings, literally being just able to stomach significant gains and maybe some losses as well, that's where success will come about and precipitate. Now, what else do we got here? Another super chat. So Lonnie, I appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much for supporting me and supporting the channel. Chris Robinson doesn't say anything but gave a super chat, $4.99. My man, I appreciate you. I hope you have a lot of success in the stock, or not stock market, but stock market if you're invested there, and the crypto market alike. Also, you, Lonnie Jackson, man, I've seen you in the comments for a really long time, so I appreciate your support, and I hope you see a lot of success as well. All right, the chat is popping today. What's happening with the swap? We're waiting, auditing. For anyone that just joined the stream, we've been talking a lot about the swap this evening. But the big thing that I've mentioned earlier today is the fact that it is ready. Read it right here. Is the platform ready being Shiba Swap? It is. The developers have told us it is ready. The green light is here. We are ready to go, folks. All we're waiting for now is the green light from the auditors and the final UX type design tweaks that they want to do to it. So as soon as that happens, we're going to see it going. So let's see. Samari says, Ahmed, I'm holding 300 million SHIB. Should I buy more? I can't tell anybody to buy or sell their cryptocurrencies, right? Because again, that's a liability. All I can tell you guys is what I'm doing. And right now, it's definitely on sale. So I've been increasing my personal position. And I continue to do so. And I will continue to do so as time goes on. So again, just letting you guys know what I'm doing with Shiba Inu. Wow, we are at 568 viewers. You guys are all insane. Shout out to every single one of the SHIB Army. If you haven't joined the SHIB Army, I have the Discord pinned. If you want to learn more about the community, learn more about Shiba Inu as an entire movement, go ahead, click the Discord and join the Shiba Inu Discord. You get to interact with the developers, interact with us, all of us as investors. But again, it's huge, and we, as you guys can see, look how deep we are. Almost 600 people right now, concurrent viewers in the stream, which is just fantastic. So I appreciate every single one of you that have joined us, and let's keep it going. The party's just getting started. With paper, then Shiba Swap, then people need to know what to do. Yeah, so this is something that I feel like is maybe a little bit more sensitive, and investors don't necessarily talk about it, especially the people who are long-term investors in Shiba Swap or not Shiba Swap, in Shiba Inu or other cryptocurrencies is an exit strategy. And I don't think it's fair. I think it's very, very irresponsible of, individuals who have a platform like this, YouTube, right? YouTube is huge, and the amount of viewers that, I'm thankful for all of you guys for sharing my videos, liking, commenting, because it's getting out to so many more people, right? Tens of thousands of people are watching these videos. And the fact is, what we're trying to do is we're building awareness, right? Building awareness and trying to give you guys news updates as they come about. But one thing that I feel like is not discussed about is an exit strategy, because people are sensitive to it. People are sensitive to exit strategies because it's like, wow, why are you paper handing out of your position, right? We're always talking about diamond hands. And I truly think what we need to understand is, I'm not saying sell out your entire position. That's a common misconception, right? If you guys don't know, earlier on in my channel, I started covering things that were penny stocks, and we were making significant gains, 100, 200, 500, 600% gains. And then guess what? The gains at some point went down, 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 down as the market sold off. That's natural. Any market goes through cycles. But it's unfair to tell you, what to do or what not to do if you're not someone who's well seasoned in investing, just getting into it. But regardless, personally, what I do is, in the stock market, we have a vehicle to ensure our gains are kept by setting something called a trailing stop loss. So it was one of my biggest focuses when I first started my channel, was talking about these trailing stop losses, how to save your gains as the stock price comes shooting down. A very good vehicle. Unfortunately, for the cryptocurrency market, unless you're using more of a complex exchange like Binance and you know how to set trailing stop losses, what you need to do, my friends and my fellow SHIBARMY members, what you need to do is embrace the fact that I have to set a price where I'm comfortable selling some of my position to take some profits and ensure my success in the overall market, right? Because the only way you will enjoy investing is, it's nice to look at your portfolio, right? Every day you pull it up on your phone and you're like, wow, I'm up 20% today. I'm up 15%. I'm up 50%, whatever it might be. It really should excite you. But what's more exciting than pulling some money out, putting it into your bank, and you're like, wow, today I'm taking my family out from my gains that I made on Shiba Inu or on Ethereum or on another cryptocurrency, Crypto X, I should say. That's pretty cool. Right? And having that, I've done it a few times myself, and I really do enjoy that. I'm like, wow, this is lucrative and it's fun. I enjoy it, and now my entire family gets to embrace it as well. So that's the kind of cool things. Like recently, this is kind of a side note, but recently I got to, like, for example, buy my mother something I've always wanted to, never had the ability to do it just because I couldn't afford it. But hey, now from certain gains, I'm able to do so. And that's something we should all be proud of and be able to do once you make significant gains. So how do I play it and what to do there? And looks like we got another super chat, 70 Impala 206. I've seen you in the comments, my man. Your support is honestly always overwhelming. I really appreciate you. SHIBARMY to the moon. Can you give Chevy Muscular a shout out? Chevy is a muscle car. Okay, I was saying I couldn't even read that. Yes, shout out to Chevy Muscle Car. Thank you so much, Mr. 70 Impala. What's this though? Impala versus Chevy, right? Are Impalas Chevys though? They are, I think, right? But regardless, shout out to you, Chevy Muscle Car. Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. I really do appreciate it. So, exit strategy, right? We need to have an exit strategy. So for those of you who are invested right now, who just got into Shiba Inu in the last few days, as it's been consolidating for the last almost month, goodness, like actually 3 weeks or so. We've been running between 8 and 9 Satoshi units, dipping down a little bit to 7.5, 7.8. So if you're a recent investor of Shiba Inu, how do we play it and how do we take gains out, right? Because that's something that should be discussed. It's unfair to not talk about it. In my opinion, if you invest now, right, and we see it go from here back to the secondary support line, 15 to 16 Satoshi units, you're up 100% on your investment. So say you invest 100, that $100 now becomes 200. Okay? So if you put in $100 right now into Shiba Inu, you'd have over 10 million tokens. You still have 10 million tokens if it gets back to the secondary price right over here. What I do in that instance is I doubled my money from $100 to $200, or $1,000 to $2,000, $10,000 to $20,000. I'll take my initial investment out. My initial investment is out. So 5 million tokens are being pulled out of the market right here at 16 to 20 Satoshi units. This is how I play it. And then I'll let the rest, my gains, literally. So virtually now I'm at zero risk. I'll let my gains continue to run up, because if my price prediction and my price target is back to all-time highs, from right now to all-time highs, guys, that is not a 2x. That is not a 3x. We're looking at a 4x. 4x gains, 4.5, 450% gain. So for every 1,000, the goal is to get to at least 4,500 in the short interim. We're not looking at long-term gains here. We're just looking at short capital gains, all right? Short gains. So again, starting out here, going back to all-time highs is the goal with Shiba Swap, Robinhood listing, all the fun things that are happening with this, with the crypto space, rebounding, all of these things. So that's what happened. Point one. Point two, now only my gains are at risk for pulling out right here when it doubles back to the secondary consolidation point. Now we go back to all-time highs. Now we're at the peak yet again, way at the peak, right? The once upon a time peak, I should say. There's strong resistance at that mark, folks, at 3,641 Satoshi units. We know there's strong resistance there, and the market's going to want to sell right around that point. So maybe a little bit before, as it's approaching its all-time high, guess what? I'll sell a little bit more. Take more gains out. Maybe instead of the full 5 million tokens I have left, say if that's all you bought in, you take out 3 million tokens. You sell 3 million and you keep 2 million in there to continue to ride the wave, because it will break through barriers. And guess what? If it goes back to 1 cent, right? The ultimate price target for Shiba Inu, if it goes back to 1 penny per token, not goes back, if it does go there. Imagine if that was once upon a time where it was at. If it goes back to 1 cent and you have 2 million tokens in there, guess how much money you have, right? That is $20,000. What, $20,000? What am I saying? Yeah, $20,000, right? Because 10% of 2 million, 200,000, because that'd be at 10 cents. Yeah, $20,000, just like that you've made from a what? Potentially a $100 investment. We can't be upset about those things. Now you assess your own risk tolerance, but understand that it is okay to take gains off the top. Taking profits is a healthy thing to do. And if you never take profits, then what's the point? It's hard to do it. It's hard. The psychology behind taking profits is tough. It's easy to sell on red days, but it's hard to sell on green days. It's just the truth. Very much the truth. So again, I wanted to make sure you guys just were aware of kind of my game plan when it comes to Shiba Inu and other cryptocurrencies alike, stock market things, all those things together. That's how I play them. So I just want to make sure everyone's aware and we're all on the same page. Let's see here. Yeah, 100%. I'm all about it. Hold on. I'm not saying paper hand out of your full position. Holding is rewarding. That's ultimately what I believe. Yes, I'm with you. All right. So shout out to you there, Chris Burnett. Chris Burnett says to keep holding. And I agree. For right now, I'm holding, my man. I'm holding for the long term. And for anyone that's part of my Patreon, I'll let you guys know, at what points I'll maybe take 10% profit, 15%. I'll hopefully I'll update you guys as much as possible, because that's something that I've been lacking on, but I'm trying to revive the whole Patreon movement, because we were deep and now it seems like, again, kind of been abandoned for a little while. So we'll get back to it. So let's see. What other things do you guys want to talk about with Shiba Inu? I'm letting you guys kind of control the stream. 645. I'm sweating because I get nervous, guys. That's why I'm sweating. It's not easy to talk in front of 600 and some people. At first, I don't think about it, but then once I start thinking about it, I start panicking a little. Believe it or not, making my real videos, I don't mind it, but when we're live, it's a whole different story, because we can't slip up. You got to be careful. Can't slip up. But I appreciate everyone who's joined. If you haven't already liked the stream, hit that like button, folks. Let's get it out to more people. What's up, Ahmed from California? Junibug, how are you doing? Love California. I've been there a few times. Amazing state. Beautiful, sunny Southern California. Love the LA area, the Bay Area as well. So shout out to you. If I've invested $300, I take out $600. This is what you're saying? Samira, that's not necessarily exactly what I'm saying. I just mean, like, you invest money into it, right? And say it doubles in price. Then you take out your initial $300 that you put in. That's what it means by taking out your initial investment once it doubles. Because now you have zero risk in the market, only gains working for you. And that's where the passive aspect comes out of it. So, you Somali? No, I'm actually Sudanese. Sudani. From Sudan, my man. But appreciate you, Dutch. Can you keep this live up? I mean, what do you mean by that? I'll keep it up as long as I can. We're right now at 40 minutes, so we're just getting started. But what's up, Ahmed? Long Beach, California. Wow, we got a lot of Cali folks. Johnny, welcome from California. 1 billion Shiba Inu holding strong. Trucking owner ops, my man. Congratulations. Is this a rug pull? Artist, I wouldn't say so. Why would I be invested and super excited about something that is a rug pull? From its all-time high, it might look like so, because again, it's just been consolidating, but looks like, again, there's some people who are diamond handing through these rough times. The overall market pulled back. If there was any fundamental problems with the company, yeah, I'd say it's a rug pull, but no, not Shiba Inu. It's a baby that has a lot of potential and it's only getting started, in my opinion. SHIBARMY, let's go, Alex says. Let's do it. Let's do it. You are doing amazing, bro. Hi from Florida. Welcome from Florida. Welcome from Florida, El Kiru. What do you think about BTT? I don't know what BTT is. Is that a cryptocurrency? Never heard of BTT. Looking to Shiba joining Flare Finance along with Telcoin. I'm invested in Telcoin. I love Telcoin. That's a fantastic project. Adlik, you are welcome, my man. Let's go, Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, the fart. What am I saying? The fight is starting soon. Let's go. Shiba Inu and XRP are my hodl. Brandon Peters, shout out to you for the super chat, my man. He says XRP, Shiba Inu and XRP are his hodl. So let's quickly look at, I haven't looked at Ripple in a while. And the fact that you threw the super chat makes me want to look back and see how Ripple's doing. So now it's ranked 7th. Dogecoin surpassed it by market cap, which is pretty crazy because to think Ripple was once upon a time top 5. Cardano surpassed it. BNB surpassed it. But let's look at Ripple real quick. I want to see what the price action has looked like. And if you guys don't know what Ripple is, it's a it's a huge project with a lot of potential. I was an early investor into Ripple back in 2017, but I sold out of my position as the overall market pulled back. Just like I told you guys, I made mistakes too. So I made mistakes by selling Ripple. It was nowhere near the top. I saw it grow all the way to 330, but I sold probably at like around $1.15, wherever it was. But regardless, if you see lots of consolidation with the overall market lately, but after it got delisted from Coinbase, that was a huge negative catalyst. But a lot of people got to pounce on that opportunity after we saw a sell-off. But you guys can see here, peaking at $1.91 over the last, at the 3-month chart. Yeah, let's see the 1 year. It was very comfortable around 18 to 25 cent mark, but it peaked just like the rest of the crypto market back in April. This was back, I think this was when it got delisted from Coinbase, April 14th, and then boom. Dropped to $1.03 from $1.83. And then people decided like, hey, just because Coinbase took it off doesn't mean that it's not a good project. So investors got smart, they bought back into it, but then again we saw a sell-off. So it seems like a decent support line around $1.04 to, actually really not much support there. So I'm not gonna really talk about support lines at all for Ripple. But yeah, I really like Ripple as a project. So again, thank you, Mr. Brandon Peters, for bringing it up and the super chat, my man. All right, how's the market doing? It's so crazy that $7 billion escapes, comes back in. So much volatility. Ripple up 3% in the last 24 hours. Ripple, Ethereum. That's pretty significant. Did you guys see Floyd Mayweather, by the way? Did you guys see Floyd Mayweather at the weigh-in? Guess what shirt he was wearing if you didn't watch the weigh-in? So the fight's going to be one of the biggest events ever in boxing history. The amount of viewers that are anticipated to watch. Floyd Mayweather was wearing an Ethereum shirt during the fight, if you guys didn't see. So if we go to Google and quickly look at Floyd, I can't type, Floyd Mayweather at weigh-in wearing ETH shirt. God, I can't type. It's hard to type with the microphone in front of me. I have a secondary mic there too. Let's see. Floyd Mayweather at weigh-in. Let's do it with Logan Paul. There it is. You guys see it on a shirt. Money Mayweather himself wearing an Ethereum shirt on stage. This was just at the weigh-in. The fight starts now. 7 o'clock fight. So I'm guessing there's going to be some pre-fights going. But yeah, they're televising it, guys. Media attention. Understand that it's going to only positively impact the space over time. So pretty cool there. If you haven't or don't know, the fight is happening today. I wish I could stream the fight for you guys. That'd be really fun. the whole SHIB army watching the Floyd versus Mayweather fight. I think that'd be really cool. Speaking of which, real quick, who do we got? Mayweather, Logan Paul. You decide the winner, folks, and I'll give you guys my opinion after. Let's see what everyone has to say. Is that true that the CEO of Shiba Inu token has asked to hold on and not to sell for a week? Samira, I don't know. I didn't hear that. I'm part of the Discord. And so, again, that's kind of the biggest place. That's the biggest place that I gather information. And there's like this developer's words. So I tagged it on the side of the stream here. But again, the developers, I haven't seen Ryoshi say anything about, or the main founder of Shiba Inu. I didn't see anything about, saw nothing about that, holding for a week. But I mean, of course, that's going to positively impact the price if we do hold for a week as a group. Mayweather, let's see, what's everyone saying? So 70 Impala, Floyd, PRP says Floyd easy. Jacob says Floyd. Calvin says Floyd. Wow, Floyd it's overwhelmingly Floyd. There's a couple Logan Pauls. Logan first round knockout. That's crazy. Okay. Well, in my opinion, again, I didn't want to bring any bias in. Exactly. James Stalker. That's exactly what I think. So Logan is not a boxer. He will get destroyed. So I think, again, Floyd, yes, he's older, retired, man, you know, kind of rusty. Regardless, he's been a boxer for decades. Best boxer in our generation, right? Muhammad Ali versus Floyd would have been a really, really dope fight. But again, I think Floyd Mayweather is going to take the dub, guys. If I could bet, I would definitely bet on Floyd. But I don't bet. So, yeah. Lonnie Jackson. Second time sending a super chat. I appreciate all your support, man. You're something else. I wish I could, like, you know, meet up with you and have some lunch or something. I appreciate you. And he says, definitely Mayweather. Look at that. No hesitation. Definitely Mayweather. Definitely. We'll see what happens. Only time will tell. If it's going to be a first round knockout, it's going to happen probably in the next few minutes. Let's see where it's at right now. Floyd versus Mayweather. I don't want to deviate too much from Shiba Inu and talking about the price action because that's the focus of the stream. But I think it'll be fun to talk about something else. Let's see. What's Alex say? Alex, thank you for the super chat, my man. Duh. I appreciate it, man. Every dollar counts. Every dollar counts. And I appreciate you, supporting the channel, supporting the Shiba movement. Because, yeah, we're so much more than just a cryptocurrency. We are a movement, folks. Embrace and understand that. Shiba Army strong. So, yeah, it looks like no updates. Here's the link to tonight's fight. That actually Floyd. I hope he talks about crypto. I feel like he will. Yeah, it looks like maybe a dead link. But regardless, I think he will. So let's see. Lesnil Hernandez. Again, thank you for the super chat. And you say, you think SHIB will ever reach 10 cents? Oh, 0.10 cents? I'm guessing you mean 10 cents. So this is the thing, right? People try to think about realistic price predictions. People think about valuations, technicals, all of these things that I really could care less about, right? In my opinion, realistic price predictions are definitely out there. 1 cent, 0.01 cents, all these things I've seen time and time again. But in my opinion, what can happen is nobody knows. Can this thing become $30 billion? Absolutely. Can this thing become $300 billion? Very possible. Can it become $3 trillion? So not 10x, not 100x, but 1,000x, 10,000x. It's possible. Because guess what? The intrinsic value for the entire cryptocurrency market, the intrinsic value is not necessarily, there is no intrinsic value. Like, nobody knows what the true utility and ultimate destination is for crypto. We're buying into this thing not knowing, right? Just like gold, for example, right? It has an intrinsic value. Yes, there's a limited supply, there's this and that, but it all comes back to utility and long-term use. If people start using cryptocurrency as a form of currency, right? Shiba Inu, all these different things, and we stay away from paper, fiat currency, of course, these things are going to continue to expand as projects, right? With Shiba Inu now having potential, what? Utility, with their exchange, if it becomes a main exchange. Look what happened to Binance. It's a $60 billion market cap. So if Shiba Inu just followed in suit of that, that's a 20x potential from current price. So for me, in my opinion, this is only the beginning for it. But saying 10 cents, 1 cent, those would be great milestones to reach, but that's limiting the potential for it. As circulating supply decreases, the price will automatically increase. We know that a lot of it has already been burned, so the quadrillion total circulating supply is not the actual true supply. So we need to understand that as well and know that, hey, that's not necessarily how much is out there, because people have continued to burn. So as soon as these things update and we see true numbers, I think so. I think that the sky is not the limit for Shiba Inu. It's only the start. Charles, thank you so much for the super chat. Charles Uzana. He says, I burned 200 mil, holding 204 still. Let's go, SHIBARMY. Love your channel, brother. Hey, man, I appreciate your support, my man. Really does mean a lot to me. When anybody, sends out super chats or even just comments, likes, subscribes, all these, because we're so much more than just a cryptocurrency. I say that every single time. We are a movement. And the fact that you burned 200 mil, guys, you got to look at that and say, wow, that's a lot. That's a few $1,000s that he burned in the coin. And more traders are doing that in showing appreciation for the movement, which is in turn going to ultimately, hopefully, help the price action positively over time. So thank you so much, Charles, for the super chat, my man. Then Alex Des says, my cousin's Trust Wallet got hacked yesterday. Have you ever heard of that happening before? So Alex, unfortunately, Trust Wallet and different wallet addresses, I haven't heard of necessarily hacking, but I've heard of things getting compromised. So people sending money from one wallet address to another, there's disinformation or something along the entire code was not appropriately set up from the sender to the receiver, or the memo wasn't added correctly, which ends up causing the money to get lost. Now, if he truly got hacked, man, like that really makes me super upset. For anybody that doesn't know, of course, set your two-factor authentications up. So Alex, I'm super sorry to hear, if he actually truly did get hacked, maybe he should approach, it's hard to get a hold of these people, but maybe he should try approaching the developers and the owners of Trust Wallet to see if they can get his money back, because that's really unfortunate, man. And unfortunately, that's how people are in this life. People are disturbing. People are filthy, right? There are so many people out there that are really, really disgusting. And I want to quickly mention that, because hackers, thieves, all these things, it's something that I really hate. But I'm going to go on my channel here quick and show you guys something. I want to show you guys this because so many people have lost money to these different scams and opportunists, right? As Keenan Grace says on his channel, these are people who will take your money and run away with it. They'll leave your grandma stranded on the sidewalk, take her walker from her, and kick her to the ground. These are the kind of people that are in the comment section that are taking everyone's gains out of their pockets. So if I go on my channel, look how nasty these people are. And we'll just look at one of these replies here. Let's see. All these too. It's crazy. Right here. Okay, nope, that's real. Right here. Look at this. They'll impersonate me. And this is not only my channel. Every single person that's on the entire YouTube space, you'll see like Europop misspelled with some apostrophes and a little accent mark on the U, or they'll even have my name verbatim spelled correctly, but it's just a copy paste. And they'll say, for further investing guidance, text me directly at this phone number. Guys, that is never me. I will never ever ask you guys to text me. I will never ever ask you guys to send me money. I'll never ask you guys to send me a WhatsApp message. I'll never give you guys free money just like that. No, unless I do a giveaway or something along those lines, which I'm looking to do in the future, especially for the Patreon members and individuals that are part of the Discord, all that. I want to start having those kind of fun things. But these people in the comment sections are scammers. Do not fall for it. I know people who messaged me on Discord said, hey man, I thought this was you and I lost and I gave you, some of my Shiba Inu tokens. And I'm like, why would I ask you to do that? If you verify that it's me, and I would never ever ask anybody to do so. So please don't get scammed. Alex, man, thank you for opening up this conversation, because I feel like it's not talked about enough on the space. But there's filthy people out there that want to steal your money. But do what you can. Avoid the fishy comments. Avoid the weird messages that you get even on Discord, right? Let me quickly address this on Discord since we're here. You'll see I get messages all the time. Look at this. The introduction to the world's first deflationary currency. All these Discords that are popping up out of nowhere. Look at this. Congratulations, you've won. I get these messages all day and night, folks. Scammers. Stay away from them. Please, stay away from them. Do not fall for them. Do not fall for them, especially in the crypto space, because they will compromise all your gains. All right, let me just put this person in timeout. Sorry, I'm sorry about the spammers, by the way. All right. Here, one sec. Let's see, Chris Burnett with another super chat. Man, I appreciate you. You're a rock star. When and how do we get updates on circulating supply? That'll be huge. You know, I'm not necessarily sure exactly how CoinMarketCap does it. So I know right now that's what we use as the gold standard. But I think the developers, once ShibaSwap is released specifically, I think we'll be able to understand and see it a little better, which in turn is going to help us, you know, see the price action. It's going to start reflecting on there, because I can tell it's not up to date, because we're not seeing the amount of tokens that are burned, because those should adjust the overall circulating supply. So hopefully that answers your question. But Chris, if you're not part of the Discord, make sure you join. And those are great questions to ask. I think that'd be a great question to mention to the developers. How do we know or get an updated circulating supply right now that's out of cold wallets or burned wallet addresses? That'd be cool to know. So thank you for that super chat and comment, my man. And we have another one here from, sorry, a little bit of a lag on my chat, but Chris Robinson. Thank you for the super chat, my man. He says, bought 500 mil at 0.12345, 5 zeros, 88. Your thoughts on if it can hit 1/4 of a penny? If so, best guess for how long? I'm down for the long haul, trying to cash in 1 mil. Wow, my man went deep into investing on Shiba Inu. So he's bullish, looking for potential. Again, the strong upside that it has with ShibaSwap release, potential is big. It's big. I really think that ShibaSwap is going to be huge. But again, you're asking about a 1/4 penny. So if we look at the current price and we go back to Shiba Inu, a 1/4 penny. So a 1/4 of a penny would be 0. So here's the 1 cent. So 0.0025. So again, 10x, 100x, 1000x. That's, you know, that's rough. That's going to be rough, because then that's without looking at any burn tokens or anything along that nature. We're looking strictly at what? We're looking strictly at 0.0025. So again, we're looking at 10x, 100x, 1000x. Not even 1000x. It'd be more 600x-ish. So from current price, you know, we're looking at, pull up a calculator. $3.3 billion. Let's do exact math for you, my man. So let's see here. You're saying a 1/4 of a penny. So for 0.0025, right? 1/4 penny divided by the current price, which is 5 zeros 85, divided by 0.000085. So actually, it's a 294x from current value. So for market cap, 3.3 billion times 294, 1176. Oh, we're looking at a market cap of $970 billion Shiba Inu. So right now, current day, that means it would exceed Bitcoin's total market cap and become the #1 cryptocurrency current day. Not very realistic, but now time, right? A lot of people, and you mentioned time. What do we think of what's going to happen in terms of the future for Shiba Inu? And can it ever get there? 294x. So in my opinion, can it ever get to, what was that again? Go back to the calculator to make sure we're accurate. About $1 trillion market cap. People were saying Dogecoin would never, ever, ever reach 10 billion. We know at its all-time high, it was approaching 100 billion. 10x of that with the expectation of typical retail investors. In my opinion, as the overall crypto market goes up, when we see one day Bitcoin sitting at $15 trillion market cap, which I truly think is going to happen, Dogecoin sitting at over $1 trillion, very, very possible in my opinion. I think it's possible, right? Because the crypto market right now, it's in its infancy stage. Shiba Inu is in its infancy stage. Can you say that 10 times quick? But here, let me just, sorry, I see the spammers and I'm going to keep putting them in timeout. And they're going to probably keep making new accounts, and yeah. So, sorry about the spammers, guys. I'm not going to be able to read them. The only way I could really read your chats right now is probably through a super chat. So even if it's 1 cent, just do that so I can see it highlighted, or a 1/4 penny if you can donate. or if you could super chat a quarter penny, just so I can highlight your comments, because I'm going to keep putting them in these spammers in timeout, but they're going to keep spamming the comment section. So yeah, sorry about that. But anywho, $970 billion is the market cap for Shiba Inu as a movement, as we continue to see improvements in the overall cryptocurrency market condition, right? Going back to hopefully one day, again, what is the overall market cap? We're at $1.6 trillion. The stock market, right? The stock market as a whole, right now, is at $95 trillion as an entire market cap. We're a fraction of a fraction. We're not even a tenth of the overall market cap. We're basically, you know, a 20th, if that even, not even, less than the 20th of the total market cap of the market. So again, as projects come about, weed outs are going to happen, right? The weed out process already starts. The fact that we're a top 50 cryptocurrency, looking to approach, you know, becoming the top 5, and maybe one day, who knows? Who knows? Nobody really knows. But as long as things continue to propel and positive price action happens, and this as a platform, Shiba Inu, just impressive things come about for the currency. Sky's the limit. Sky's the start. Planets are the limit, right? Going out into the galaxy is truly where the limits lie, in my opinion. So again, as long as your risk tolerance, the person who sent that chat earlier and asked about, you know, what do I think of it getting to a quarter penny? Do I think it's possible? It is, especially with token burn. It 100% can get there. With token burn especially. Without it, it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen by next week. But a Shiba swap comes about, the overall market recovers, and you have diamond hands and you're able to stomach volatile times in hopefully the positive direction. We're going to see this thing go back to its all-time highs, exceed that, and continue to blow past all expectations. Again, that's just my opinion for you. Let's see. There is no trade or sell campaign going on, and all has been asked to spread the word. That is what I heard on Reddit. Can you confirm, please? There is no trade or sell campaign. I haven't heard of anything like that, and I wouldn't, be a part of something like that either, because that's not. I'm just here to make sure people are aware of what's going on with Shiba Inu and other cryptocurrencies. I've been covering Shiba a lot, but yeah. Chris says I wouldn't do 100K. It's too volatile. Yeah, that's a lot. I wouldn't recommend that either. That is a lot. Ahmed, please look into Emacs. That's what Floyd was wearing, an Emacs shirt and hat. Ethereum Max, Emacs. I'm pretty sure it was Ethereum, my man. He was wearing an Ethereum shirt and an Ethereum cap. I don't know what Emacs is. I'll pull it up here quick because I know you gave that super chat earlier. So I got your back, my friend. Yeah, maybe you are right. It did kind of look like that. I'm surprised though, for something that's super low market cap and much smaller. I'm surprised that it didn't have more. It would have spiked up after Floyd would have worn it, right? So I don't know. I think people saw it as Ethereum, not Ethereum Max. I don't know much about Ethereum Max. Currently unranked. It's, again, looks like definitely under the Ethereum blockchain and Ethereum contracts. But I can definitely check this out, man. I'll look into it, Alex, and see what I can find. I have to do definitely some more research about it. If we pull up their website, is there anything pretty cool about Ethereum Max? Let's see. Disrupt history. Ethereum Max is an ERC20 token launched with a total supply of 2 quadrillion, so double that of Shiba Inu. Wow, that is a lot of circulating supply. And Will, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. I really do appreciate it. Of course, it helps out the channel. And again, looks like you don't want anything or want to say anything, but again, Will, shout out to you, my friend. So let's look at this. Let's see here. So back to what I was looking at. So join the movement and create space in the cryptocurrency, decentralized, secure, versatile, rewards, lifestyle, NFT marketplace. So kind of following along the side of what's been popping right now in the crypto space, which is, again, this NFT marketplace type thing, rewards, farming, being able to mine, and all these different things. It's showing how to buy, it looks like. So nice thing is they simplified, going through Coinbase, probably going through an Ethereum type wallet. Yeah, anywho. Let's see where they're at. So it looks like there's a few things. They're looking at completing a security audit, liquidity locked and secured, V3 liquidity migration. So a few things. So again, you'd be considered an early investor. I'll look into Ethereum Max. Again, not too familiar with what's going on. Community growth. They're trying to grow up. 25,000 followers, holders 50,000. Okay. So again, decent amount of people. But before I'm comfortable really covering something like this, I'll definitely look into their potential and where they're headed. And if I do like the project, I love to make videos to again show people about more options out there in the market outside of just the ones I've been talking about, which lately have just been Shiba Inu. Shane, my man, I appreciate it. He said, look at safe breast Inu. Is that real? 2 days old and already raised 50,000 for breast cancer. That's pretty cool. That's the kind of thing I like to hear. Over 700 holders, doxed founder, the sky's the limit while fighting cancer. Amazing. That's pretty cool. Let's take a glance. Give me 1 sec here. I got 1.6 billion. Okay, hold on. Wow, a lot of people are doing the super chats. Thank you all, guys. Chris Robbins, thank you very much for taking the time to break it down all the way, my man. Gonna hold and enjoy the ride. Let's go. Thank you, Chris. It's truly my pleasure, my friend. Thank you so much for supporting. Gabriel says, I got 1.6 billion Shiba Inu. Is 0.000625 possible? 0.00625. Give me 1 sec. So I'm going to go back to that breast cancer, breast Inu ticker. I do want to see that real quick because I think that's pretty cool. Anytime that there's something that has some philanthropic or philanthropy type aspect to it, that excites me. That's someone who's an investor, right? Because I'm always looking for ways to give back when possible. So that's pretty exciting. I'll go back to that one in just a second. But Gabriel says 1.6 is 0.00625 possible. So Gabriel, I mentioned it earlier in the video. But again, if we're not looking at a 10x, 100x, but for you, again, if we want to get to where you're stating right now, let's quickly pull up our favorite, the calculator. And again, 0.00625. And Will says Uniswap and PancakeSwap 10x 100x when their exchange were released. I personally predict that and don't see market cap holding us back. Will says it straight, right? And that's true what happened. So again, lots of potential there for Shiba Inu as an exchange. Because if they can overtake and start allowing people to trade cryptocurrencies in a decentralized format and people actually like the platform, it can overtake any of these things. Now, before I go back to what Shane said, Gabriel, 0.00625. I missed a zero, didn't I? 0.00. Is that 3 zeros? How many zeros? Yeah, 625. So that's the price target versus where it's at now. 5 zeros, 85. 73x. Gabriel, you know my opinion. You know my opinion, my man. I think as for a 73x from current value, we're looking at 3.3 billion times 73.529. 3.3. Oh, I did that wrong. 3.3 times 7. 3.3 times 7. 73, pretty much. $240 billion market cap. My man, I think it's possible. I truly think that we can get there. If the overall market pulls back up and we see Bitcoin one day hit $15 trillion market cap, right? Because Shiba Inu follows in suit of what Bitcoin's price action does. So again, not a 10x, not a 20x, but we're looking at potentially something much more than that. For something like Shiba Inu that has a lower market cap, which has more volatility and more potential, we could see this thing start to skyrocket and blow past 0.000625 in my opinion. Now going back to what Shane asked about that philanthropic platform, which was ticker symbol was breast for it. So let's see, BREAST. Breast Inu, right? Shane? Oh, I hope I can find it. Why can't I find it? Shane, do you want to reiterate? Let me go back up real quick, guys. 1 sec. So to make sure we address everything, especially those who super chat, that I can't just overlook it. BREAST. Breast Inu. For breast cancer awareness. BREAST. I'm spelling breast right, but I can't find it. Let's pull up Google. BREAST. Breast Inu. I can't find anything, Shane. Look at safe breast. Oh, that's why. Safe. No? Yeah, Shane, I don't know what's going on, my man. If you want to just send a quick message in the chat, let me know if maybe it was misspelled or something. Can't find anything in there for safe breast. Anyone else know anything about this one? Safe breast? That's safe. Oh, it's a $sign breast. Is that why? Yeah, nothing. I don't know what's going on there. Not really sure. Shane, if you could send us another message. I did Google it. I did safe breast. Oh, safe breast Inu. Oh, here it is. Safebreast.com. Coming soon. Well, I love the website layout. Breasts safely to the moon. Safe Breast Inu. Breast is a charity-oriented and community-focused decentralized cryptocurrency with instant rewards for charities and holders. Message, Twitter. So coming soon. It looks like the website is not necessarily set out yet, but that's pretty cool. Like it looks like there's a Reddit thread going on it. Already raised 10,000 for breast cancer just a day ago. Just launched. Already raised 10,000 USD for breast cancer. Founder is doxed, and we are here to stay. Meet Safe Breast Inu. Half dog, half astronaut. Charity-oriented and community-focused, taking breasts and holders safely to the moon. We will be donating to breast cancer research and awareness on our journey. Expect this to rocket as we have a lot lined up for you. Listings, NFT marketplace and marketing, tokenomics, Ethereum and Uniswap, 2% charity wallet, automatically converted to Ethereum, 2% tax distributed to holders on every transaction. That's pretty cool. 2% tax to liquidity, providing price stability. 35% of tokens burned at launch, not VB, actual burn. Oh, that's funny. For us Shiba Inu holders, we know why that's funny. But anywho, so the coin will be deflationary as this wallet continues to receive burn tokens. So it's a deflationary token. Looks like, again, I want to know more about the developers. I want to know more about the structure and their long-term and short-term goals. But this one seems promising. Anything that is, again, looking at philanthropy, in my opinion, is one to hopefully succeed one day, right? Shane, let's see what Shane says. Shane says, thanks. Elongate scam or legit charity? Nope, that's not Shane. White paper is pinned in TG. Okay. So, anywho, TG, Safe Breast. What's TG? Is that Telegram? I don't use Telegram. But regardless, again, just looking here at what I'm seeing. Again, I respect the fact that you sent the super chat, and anyone that does so, I always want to ensure, that I at least build awareness of what you want to talk about. And the fact that you talked about Safe Breast here, this seems like it has really strong potential. Like, I don't see anything negative. If it's true that they've raised 10,000 for breast cancer, right? We know how prevalent it is, not only the United States, but not only North America, but the entire globe. It is on the rise, but the fact that we have such good research, we know outcomes are improving. If you guys don't know, by the way, side note, I am a pharmacist. Right? I've been a pharmacist. That is my career choice. I've been doing this since I graduated a few years back, but I'm someone that's really into science, and I'm into, and oncology is being something that I really do respect, because how much growth we have seen in the entire realm of oncology and cancer prognosis and, typically speaking, longevity, right? So we see that just a few years ago, if someone had a diagnosis of, say, a breast cancer, their outcomes might be poor, maybe 2 to 5 year prognosis. They're not gonna do very well. But again, 5 to 10 years later, now it's like, hey, the person's in remission for decades and decades, 30, 40 years, they could live a normal life. So anyone that's looking to build awareness and increase funding for any type of philanthropy, especially when it comes to a certain type of cancer, I think that's fantastic. So Shane, thank you for showing us this one. I will definitely, like, I love their website. Like, I can tell it's gonna be very appealing. Look at this, the little emblem, the breast cancer emblem. Everything about it seems pretty attractive, right? Because the Inus are up and coming, right? Shiba Inu put a lot on the platform, Dogecoin being the pioneer. But again, in my opinion, I think there is some strong potential there. So again, I really like it. I don't use Telegram if that's what TG stands for, but regardless, Shane, send me a message on Discord. Join on the Discord. Again, find me, send me a message, and we can talk more about this one to maybe potentially cover it on the channel, because I like anything that has philanthropy related incentive and potential in it. So yeah, Shiba to 1 cent, Jamal says. Shiba to 1 cent. I would love to see that. Hopefully sooner rather than later. All right, we've been live for an hour 15. Wow, 537 people in the chat. You guys are just, I don't know. We are the strongest community on YouTube and in the crypto space. When I say we are, the SHIB Army. Regardless if it's on my channel or others, I really, really appreciate everybody's support. You guys are, it's unmatched support. So I appreciate all of you guys. And let's keep it going. What else do you guys want to talk about? I'm here to just spread as much awareness as possible. That is my goal. So you guys tell me what you want to talk about, folks. Let's see. What do we got? If you are a Reddit, please check that new too about Shiba holding for a week, please. Samira, as you saw, Samira, I talked about. I don't like to use Reddit too much when it comes to Shiba Inu, because there's so many accounts out there that are trying to mimic and all the scams. So what I usually use is they'd put something in the lesser announcements, or the official tweets from SHIB Informer, or from Announcement Wolf, they'll have a dedicated post right here saying this is what we're looking to do for this week and that kind of thing. So make sure you just join the Discord, and this way you can find out full-on updates from the Shiba Inu group. In my opinion, please check out Demites TV. Demites TV. I don't know. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. I appreciate the super chat. He says check out Shiba Inu. So think with Shiba Inu. Again, thank you for putting this one on our radar. So if we look at coin market cap, most visited, you guys are going to see a lot of these different Shiba Inus, not Shiba Inus, like Alaska Inu, ranked number 2, Jindu Inu. It seems like there's a lot of these Inus that are being pumped lately. Sandshoe Inu, right? There's so many of them. Kashiba, I guess, wasn't on there. I thought it might be. But if we look at Shiba Inu, maybe it's not even on. It's not on coin market cap quite yet. So let's see, Shiba Inu. Let's see if it's on here at all. Shiba Inu. Well, they have a Twitter. Let's see what we got. What are we working with? This looks like a very interesting project. Shiba Inu, a decentralized and transparent multi-purpose token which offers a coin market ranking and voting system. Interesting. Meet Shiba Inu, Shiba's twin brother. Okay, so they're marketing more off Shiba, it looks like. So Shiba Inu is a decentralized multi-purpose, as I mentioned. Let's see what they've been talking about. Relatively new. We have a new Telegram group with over 200 members and growing. Old one will be used as backup. We are up and running. So it looks like something very, very, very recent and new for Shiba Inu. They're marketing as Shiba Inu's twin brother, but the fact that they're looking at market and voting systems. So decentralized multi-purpose token with an all-in-one coin ranking and voting system. So that could have some potential, not only in the short term, but long term as well, if people start adopting it for coin ranking, right? So a lot of the times people want to know, hey, is this token good? Is this token bad? Does this one have potential? Does this one not? Again, in my opinion, I think when we look at these kind of things, we have to understand and say, hey, what does this all mean? Where is it headed? And does this truly have utility? So for voting systems in general, decentralized voting systems, people are saying for things like elections, right? When we vote for a president, the fact that it's not a decentralized system on the blockchain, they're not verified. So if the future holds, more voting systems, so if they start to expand outside of just the crypto space, right? And instead of just coin related, because right now they're looking at coin ranking, that could have strong implications in the future. So let's see what else he says. He says you must check out their website. So let's see. I couldn't find the website though, my man. At least not directly on Google. So PooCoin, I know they're ones that BSC scan. Yeah, I'm not sure. So you got to show me what the website is like, but as far as what I see just right out here, I always look at it as saying, this is maybe one I'll add to the list to look into. And if I like their website and, it's not too hard to acquire some Shiba Inu, it might be a good one to add onto the radar. Why not? And maybe one day I could potentially even covering it on the channel. Lonnie Jackson with yet another super chat. My man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So he sent over a super chat asking, what is staking? Lonnie, very good question. So if we look at, let's see here, ShibaToken.com. So if you look at the wolf paper, Lonnie, you can scroll down and see what they've mentioned. If it loads up here, there it goes. All right. So Lonnie, let me show you quick, because he's asking what is staking, right? So if we scroll down, you could see, so with ShibaSwap, why are people so excited about ShibaSwap is you can start staking, right? So there's digging and staking. Those are the two things that you can do. Or excuse me, digging and burying. So let's scroll down. Let's just do a control find actually. ShibaSwap. It's somewhere on here. But regardless, Lonnie, if you scroll down on this platform here, on their wolf paper, the vision of ShibaSwap, you can see what basically they're going to allow people to do is you could do one of two things. Mainly, you can dig and you can bury. So you can dig. So here it is. When you bury, you're staking your tokens. So basically you're putting up for stakes as part of the blockchain. Again, I don't fully understand how it's exactly going to work with ShibaSwap. We're awaiting for the developers to give us direct updates. But basically you can either bury, so you take your SHIB tokens, bury them, which is staking. Again, when you stake anything in general, it's like you're putting it out there to get more and more of it in return. That is what you're hopeful for. So that's burying. Digging is equivalent to basically farming. So you're digging for more of the currencies that are already in circulation. As you dig for them, you're getting more of the circulation back into your own wallet. So I think, again, it's a little bit more confusing than I can just, say off the top of my head. But as soon as they give us more information about what burying versus what, because they talk about these liquidity pars, and that's why they're updating the wolf paper, Lonnie. It's because they're looking at, making it a lot more understandable for the people like you and I who don't necessarily do this for a living. We're not computer scientists. I guess I shouldn't assume you might be, but again, that's the difference between burying, which is staking, and then also there's going to be digging, which is going to be basically equivalent to farming. So you could do that and, as part of the blockchain, and you could get more and more, and you get rewarded, right? For staking, you get rewarded, and then for so for burying, you get rewarded, and for digging, you're going to get rewarded as well. You're incentivized by you're given more and more SHIB tokens. There's also going to be leash, and there's going to be bone, the three different ones. So when you bury, you can bury your bone, but you can also bury your SHIB, and you can bury your leash. So stake them, putting them up for stakes, and then in return, or vice versa, what you can also do is you can dig to hopefully gain more of the circulating supply back to your own wallet address, so you own more yourself. But that's also going to be up. It's basically equivalent to Bitcoin miners and the miners in general, the mining community, is that they're mining, equivalent to digging, hoping to get some of their own Bitcoin in circulation. But that also helps with verification and other things as part of the blockchain. I don't understand it fully, but in vice versa, if you're trying to, instead of digging or staking, now you're instead farming. So again, that's the mining equivalent. So again, it's just different verbiage, but that's what they're kind of looking. That's what they're kind of looking at, my friend. And you can earn a lot. Yeah, hold. So Again, as soon as there's updates directly from the developers, I've been trying to find a person to have a dialogue with so I can post it on my channel to help people understand what is burying for Shiba Inu, what is digging for Shiba Inu in more layman's terms so everyone can understand it. But even in my own realm, I don't fully understand it, but that's to the extent I do. So hopefully that helps a little bit so you understand that staking is burying, so burying your own tokens to put it as part of the blockchain, and then in return, farming is when you're digging. You're getting more of it to yourself. Again, hopefully that's as simplified as possible. So DMySTV says Kashiba.finance is the website. We were looking for Kashiba Inu. It looks like a few people are saying Kashiba Inu. So maybe there are people who are looking at this one and I've just been missing out. Kashiba.finance. Meet Kashiba, Shiba's biological twin brother. Kashiba is a decentralized and transparent multi-purpose token created for mass adoption. We're developing an all-in-one coin market ranking and voting system. No developers are holding, locked liquidity, renounced owner, 100% transparent. So I like the marketing they have going. Let's look at tokenomics. So it's a 100% transparent community-run project. There was no pre-sale. The owners are renounced. The LP has been locked with the DX sale. For 1 year, developers have no holdings except for the 2% tax that they receive to help with the market and development. There's a 10% tax on each transaction, of which 3% is redistributed to its holders. That's pretty cool. I like the fact that holders are rewarded too, just like SafeMoon's idea with holding is the new rewarding. And they finally say here, 6% is automatically sent to the LP and 2% is sent to the developer wallet. But so how are the developers incentivized if they don't make so, right? We'll talk about stocks. In the stock market, developers are incentivized by, having a lot of stakes and shares in the company. So what I want to know is, how are the developers rewarded? What is their source of income basically when it comes to, making money? And I want to get to know a little bit more about the developers as well. But 100% fair launch, 100% community run, developers own no tokens, owners renounced. Okay. 1 quadrillion total supply, so equivalent to Shiba Inu. Okay, I get it. 50% of the total supply is burned. 50% pancake swap liquidity is locked. 10% in each transaction, and then they give that. Okay. And then they should go to how to buy. I guess it's already listed on Binance. Oh, no. Buy BNB, and then you got to use MetaMask wallet. Okay. I thought it was just on Binance. Buy BNB with local currency or exchange token for BNB. Or is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. So the only place you can buy or sell is currently on PancakeSwap. However, we're developing our own exchange and swap platform. So again, something similar to Shiba Inu is they're creating their own swap and exchange platform, which is pretty cool. So as the twin brother, before again, I am super comfortable addressing this company. I'll have to do more of a due diligence, but thank you for putting it on our radar. So if you haven't heard of Shiba Inu, do your own research on it as well. One day I might cover it on my channel. We'll see. I have to do more research because before I cover anything, I need to at least do my own due diligence. And it goes a lot further than this. I want to see if they have a white paper. Guess their mission here. It aims to tackle a growing community problem. I'm just going to read this quick and we'll go back to Shiba Inu. So aims to growing, let's see here. Kashiba aims to tackle a growing community problem of not knowing to invest in what coins. Very fact. That's a 100% factual statement. So many people have been messaging me saying, hey, what else are you invested in? What else should I invest in? And that's a problem. So it strategically ranks coins based on their popularity. Okay, so popularity based, kind of like CoinMarketCap then, by a built-in voting system. That's interesting. Voting systems are interesting. But again, bots can always, guys, sorry, I'm playing devil's advocate here, but bots can always overwhelm these kind of systems. But voting systems where users, okay, a typo. That's another thing I see here. So I don't like typos on white papers. That's just OCD, but also like the professionalism, right? But here they start off with a typo. By built-in voting system where WHERE should be, where users are able to vote for their favorite coins, which is powered by Daily Tab for daily votes, as well as All-Time Tab for all-time top votes. So again, something to look into. I guess it's kind of my reaction to it. I don't want to, bring it down because I do appreciate the fact that you brought it to our radar, Mr. DMySTV. But again, I need to be convinced more. They have to correct some things on their website here because obvious typos, that means, again, you got to have proofreading. multiple layers of proofreading if you're going to put something out to the public and you want people to take you seriously. So again, not super excited about seeing some of those things off the bat. So yeah, that's Shiba Inu. I appreciate you for bringing it to our radar though. So again, we talked about bury a little bit, burying or staking versus digging, farming. Let's see. The price action looks like it's been moving positively overall. Overall market up to $1.65 trillion, which is always good. Love seeing improvements. So yeah. Richard Reyna asks, what does it mean when you burn coins? That is a fantastic question, my man. So burning tokens, burning coins, generally, it just means that you send your tokens or some of the circulating supply to a burn address. So you take your coins, say I have 1 million Shiba Inus, I want to take 500,000 and burn them. Burning them to a burn address where basically they're no longer going to be in circulation is taking it out and dumping it. So for Shiba Inu, if we burn half the total circulating supply, that means half the supply is no longer there. Poof, gone forever. That is what burning means. So when that happens, basic economics, right? So say this happened. This is a terrible analogy, but say this happened. Someone took all the houses in the world, right? Just trying to do a layman's terms type analogy. Took all the houses in the world and burned half. Half the houses that are currently available are just burned. What's that going to do to the remaining houses that are in circulation, right? So going from a $250,000 house, there's half the amount of houses. So basic economics tells us it's going to be worth double the money because now there's half the amount. So if you burn half the amount of tokens, you're expecting that the total price of each token is going to double in price, as long as there's a direct correlation between list price and total circulating supply, and generally there is. But it takes time for it to react, because you could see here, it still thinks that there's 1 quadrillion tokens in circulation for Shiba Inu, but we know that is not a fact. Precise Incision. I like the name, man. You might be a surgeon or something. I heard Baby Shark token had Shiba potential. I've never heard of Baby Shark. I know it as a children's song, but I've never heard of the token. But the fact that you bring it up as a super chat, I can definitely check it out real quick here to see what we all think together, right? And Baby Shark. Is it on CoinMarketCap? There it is. Baby Shark has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. Wow. So if it just gets to Shiba Inu at 5 zeros, we're looking at 100x potential. Whew. But let's see, where did it get up to? Just looking at strictly the price action, it's pretty impressive, because the recovery where it was kind of hanging out at, some consolidation there, so new holders, ranked 29, 23. I always like looking at the chart first and foremost, right? It's a smart thing to do. But looks like it's relatively new. It's spiked up maybe as a pump and dump type scheme. I want to know more. I want to definitely know more. I don't know if it has Shiba Inu potential. I don't know how big the community is, but if it's up and coming, hey, maybe. A community-driven cryptocurrency focused on cleaning up the environment. Okay, cool. They have a little buy button here. Shows you how to buy maybe. Our mission. So, Baby Shark, it says here, is a, let's see. Baby Shark is a BEP20 smart contract deployed on the Binance Smart Chain based on the classic children's song that aims to provide novel deflationary tokenomics that rewards the community. People are so unique. The amount of tokens that are out there, it's insane. Based off the children's song. Holy smokes. I thought that'd be a joke, but no, it's true. That rewards the community while also partnering with nonprofits focused on cleaning up our oceans by using decentralized funding. That's pretty cool. I love the fact, because, I don't want to talk about religion too much, but basically, again, in my religion, we believe that you should, when you donate, you should make it as anonymous as possible. So the fact that they're allowing decentralized funding, that makes it, again, the anonymity of it is out there, which I think is it's fantastic, because you don't want to really show, oh, look at me donating this money, look at me donating that money. So that's pretty cool. With its huge unique tokenomics, Baby Shark aims to be the first charity token with zero selling pressure from donations. The Baby Shark team believes in increasing long-term value for its holders while also having a lasting impact on the environment. How fantastic. I really, really like that. So 8% transaction fees. So every Baby Shark transaction accrues a 8% fee that benefits all the holders, where 3% is redistributed. Beautiful. Love it. Similar to, holding is rewarding. Fair launch. Baby Shark token has launched via public pre-sale on DX sale. So it looks like it's a newer token, as you guys already saw. Lock liquidity. So looks like the liquidity pool, 70% of the total supply was locked at launch with our partners to ensure support and transparency for all holders. The developer team will also be participating in pre-sale with the community. So it looks like they will allow them to get in. Pretty cool, my man. I like it. I'll definitely look into this one. Definitely need to keep this one on my radar. I'm really, really liking the project. I'll have to look at more. Looks like they have a video. That's really cool. Anytime the developers are willing to show their face and give us a little clip about them, that's fantastic. Real quick here, Lonnie, I don't know what to say, man. You're just controlling the stream at this point. I appreciate you so much. But he says here with his super chat, what's the difference between proof of stake and proof of work? Proof of stake versus proof of work. So I mean, that's a good proof of stake versus proof of work. I mean, let's see here. Why don't we just do the difference? Let's use Google, because I don't want to say something that's a little bit off crypto. Because in all cryptocurrency, they have proof of stake versus proof of work. It's, I think, part of this verification process. But let's see here quick. Investopedia, definition. So I love Investopedia. If you don't know what it is, it's a place that you can learn about all things investing, terminology, statements, etc. So, real quick here. Shark to do. Victor says, yeah, that's true. They're making literally a cryptocurrency out of that. But we'll see about it. Proof of stake, POS. So the proof of stake concept states that a person can mine or validate block transactions according to how many coins they hold. This means the more coins owned by a miner, the more mining power they have. So basically, that is what proof of stake is. So for SHIB token, right, with Shiba Swap's release, having more Shiba Inu coins is going to allow you to maybe stake or bury more Shiba Inu, right? So key takeaways. With proof of stake, cryptocurrency miners can mine or validate block transactions based on the amount of coins a miner holds. Proof of stake was created as an alternative to proof of work, POW, which is original consensus algorithm in blockchain technology, used to confirm transactions and add new blocks to the chain. So with the blockchain, as you know, yes, it's decentralized, yes, but the blockchain is always changing and it's moving. Make sure you guys understand that. Blockchain is what? It's always expanding and it's always changing. And it's always, keyword there's expansion. So with proof of stake, the more you own, the more you're able to get. So that's kind of equivalent to the rich get richer, right? So the more you own, so say you're a Bitcoin miner or a Shiba Inu miner, you have lots and lots and lots of Shiba Inu and you want to mine as much as possible. With proof of stake, you have, hey, this is how much I have to offer. And they're like, okay, now we're going to give you this much mining power. It's like buying into a new currency or a stock. You have this much money to buy into it. With that buying power, now you can buy with this much. Here's how much you can own. Same thing with mining or staking. With having proof of stake, this is what I'm offering. Now you have the ability to mine even more. Proof of work is just on the other side of the spectrum. Again, proof of work requires huge amounts of energy, with miners needing to sell their coins to ultimately foot the bill. So proof of stake gives mining power based on the percentage of coins held by a miner. So I think proof of stake is super, super easy to understand. The more you own, the more you can mine. But proof of work, it seems like it's a little bit more, because that's more verification of the blockchain, as they say here, which is the original consensus algorithm. Which the consensus algorithm, there's an MIT lecture on YouTube you can watch, but it's kind of confusing. But regardless, that's what they kind of are saying there. Consensus algorithm of the blockchain used to confirm transactions. So with the blockchain and its technology, you always have to what? You always have to confirm transactions. And so that's the only way. Usually for Bitcoin, for example, I've sent Bitcoin to a friend before, and it takes 45 minutes for all these individuals that are there confirming it using what? Proof of work. But proof of stake, on the other hand, that's just for mining. So I hope that helps a little bit there, my man. Thanks again, Lonnie. All right, T. Thank you for the super chat, T. She says, can you go over Epstein token, a charity token towards helping towards sex trafficking victims? It's a nice project. That's pretty interesting. I've never heard of it. I was actually just recently talking about, we were talking about sex trafficking issues here in the United States and trying to see how we can build awareness. But this seems really cool. Epstein token. I don't like the fact that they used. I mean, that is a way to build awareness, right? Because he's kind of the dude who's kind of looked at as, you know, the worst of the worst, if you will. But yeah, T, let me look into it in just a second here. One more from JP. JP says, new subscriber holding 250 mil, LOL. My man, you're in deep in Shiba Inu, but congratulations to you. I'm hoping that one day we're going to see some nice returns. Earlier, you could hopefully rewatch the stream. I talk about kind of, you know, exit strategies, how we should play Shiba Inu, the right way to do it, etc. And everybody, we're at 450 viewers right now. If you haven't already, please like the stream so we can get it out to more people, because the more people that get to see this, the more awareness we are building about Shiba Inu and the entire SHIB army and our community. Now, Epstein token. So it's maybe a newer token, but again, Lonnie, let me know if it's still a little more confusing. Maybe you and I can have a dialogue separately in the Discord or something regarding proof of stake versus proof of work, because I think I could explain that probably a little better if I had the opportunity to. So let's do this. Epstein token. The humanitarian token. Let's see if it's on CoinMarketCap as well. And one more time, Mr. JP, welcome to the SHIB army, my man. I really appreciate your support and joining us on this journey. It's been one ride, man. I've just been enjoying every single day of it, but it's been crazy. So Epstein token looks like it's not coming up on market cap. So again, it looks like it's here. All right. So real quick to cover Epstein token. Again, it looks like we're just putting a lot of new ones on the radar. The humanitarian token. Epstein is hiding on the moon. We're going to find him and raise awareness on the way. I really like that. And they have Elon and looks like a Shiba Inu in front. That's interesting too. So again, let's see what they have. A white paper. Our white paper thoroughly outlines the roadmap and our plan to do what we can. So Epstein token. Epstein didn't kill himself. He's on the way to the moon. Maybe that could have been phrased a little better. Table of contents. Looks like they have all these different things. Okay, maybe I'm not going to go through the white paper. That's something I could do on my own time. But just for your guys' sake, to show you whether or not I kind of like this project. Let's see, Epstein token. So it has a liquidity pool on Uniswap. I just want to know how they're building awareness. That's the big thing that I think is important. Tokenomics. The only place to buy or sell Epstein tokens safely is on Uniswap. There will soon be some centralized exchanges that will list Epstein token, but CEXs have a history of locking funds. For now and in the future, it is safer to trade decentralized exchanges like Uniswap. Okay, we understand that. Certified via NFC. 12 months locked liquidity. So where's the whole here? How to buy. I want to know how they're building awareness. That's the big thing I'm looking at right now. It's because, like, that's the most important thing, right? We want to know how are they building awareness and what's the deal with it. So yeah, a strong foundation. On the Ethereum blockchain, diamond hands only swapping tokens. The team. Our Discord and Telegram group. I don't know. T, I guess I don't know enough about this. I'll do my own research, but so far I'm not really liking too much of what I'm seeing. I don't want to, be a bear because you're probably an investor in it. That's why you mentioned it. But regardless, I need to know more about it before I get any excitement. So maybe I could join the Discord and ask them a few questions regarding, here it is. Why Epstein token? We are the first humanitarian token. Our goal is to raise awareness for the human trafficking and bring back to light what has been swept under the rug. 100% fact. I think it's something that is definitely not covered enough by the media. We have made and will continue to make donations to key charities to help raise awareness for human trafficking. Epstein token is turning many heads into crypto community as of lately. I just don't like the fact that it's Epstein. I just wish it wasn't named Epstein, because I know he's the man. Like, giving him a name, a token, naming a token after him. Yes, it builds awareness, but he's just such a bad man. What seems to be a controversial name turns out to be a dedicated project to raise awareness for issues that seem to have been silenced lately. So true, so true. It's so sad to think how many people are part of this whole human trafficking issue. So again, I like what they're doing. I wish the branding and marketing was a bit different, but I think the potential is there. So I'll definitely look into it and going through the Discord for this whole Epstein token idea. So thank you so much, T, for bringing this one on our radar. Now, BB. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. And he says, can we use Shiba Swap with Crypto.com? And how will I be able to send my tokens to Shiba Swap? Thanks, be blessed. BB, my man. No, not on Crypto.com. So what's going to happen is we're going to, basically what we're going to have to do ultimately is we're going to go on the website and there's going to be the Shiba Swap tab. Right now you can't click it. Again, they have like a quick little thing of how it will look. But basically, regardless of where your current tokens are being held, if it's on whatever exchange, Binance, Crypto.com, I actually hold mine on Crypto.com myself, but wherever it is, you're going to be able to take where it is and send it to your address on Shiba Swap, because again, it's going to be another exchange. So with it, you can start digging, you can start burying, fetch, treat, and you can look at your bone folio, as they're calling it, different NFT options. So you can take all your tokens from Crypto.com and send it to where? Send it over to Shiba Swap. That's what we're going to have to do. So when the time comes and Shiba Swap is released, my main man BB, I'm going to show you step by step on how to transfer the money from Crypto.com to Shiba Swap or other platforms, Binance and other things alike. So I hope that helps. JP, thank you so much for the other super chat. I know earlier you asked us the question, and I really appreciate all your support. You are a rock star, my man. I hope you see fantastic gains throughout the rest of the month, rest of the year with your cryptocurrencies and everything else. So thank you so much. And now we have Derek and Johnny. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much for the super chats, guys. He says, hey man, I'd really recommend checking out Webull, trending number 2 on Dex Tools right now. And Johnny Jake Howe says, check out Webull, superb creative anti-dump tokens, tokenomics, only 2 days old and trending number 1 on Dex Tools for this whole time. All right, they spoke. We're all here to maybe listen, but let's see what they have to offer. Webull. I've seen a few people mention this in my comments. A few people, not too many, but a few. So let's see. And look at this. Muhammad Akbar says Webull. Looks like people want to know a little bit more about it. So let's check it out. Number 1 and number 2 on Dex Tools. Webull. All right. Let me close some of these other tabs. I have way too many tabs up. Let's see here. Webull token. All right. I've listened. And again, I appreciate both of you, Johnny and Derek, for sending the super chats, guys. It does really support the channel. And just again, I appreciate you guys. Let's see here. Etherscan. So what's this about? Okay, I don't know what that is. Here's a Reddit. Do you guys have a direct website? Johnny or Derek? If you guys do, let me know. Otherwise, let's look what Reddit has to say about Webull. 2 days ago. Webull. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I'm sorry. So Webull. 22 upvotes from 2 days ago. So again, pretty small. Oh, here's a website right here. .io. Okay. Webull are celestial fox spirits with white fur and full, fluffy tails reminiscent of ripe grain. They are holy creatures and bring happiness and blessings to those around them. Webull was designed to reward holders and discourage dumping, learning from mistakes of past anti-whale tokens. With fixed transactions and wallet limits that become useless as the number of pooled tokens decrease over time, we've introduced a price impact based sell limit. Ooh, okay. I'm intrigued. Each sell is limited to 2.9% impact to prevent whales dumping. That is super interesting. Only 4 sells with increased sell cooldowns and taxation rates on consecutive sells are allowed within a 24-hour period to prevent serial dumping. Huh. Well, I could foresee that being a problem, for especially those early investors that get in on a big amount, like they buy in a lot knowing that this has some potential. Because if they want to sell, it looks like, again, there's a sell limit. But that does address a pretty big issue. Don't get me wrong. That really does. So I really like what you guys are doing here. Now, going to their website. You can buy it on Uniswap like everything else. So tokenomics, right? We always want to look at the tokenomics. So we know the ticker, the total circulating supply is 1 trillion, so not as much as Shiba Inu at 1 quadrillion. Redistribution rate increases on consecutive sells, 7 to 28%, they state. Okay. Fair launch, no pre-sale, no developer tokens. Safe. Liquidity will be locked and ownership renounced. Okay. And a developer fee, 6% on your buys, 5% on the first sell, 10% on the second to fourth sells. So there is a dev fee. All right. So anti-dump protection. I like this a lot. I think more cryptocurrencies need to implement anti-dump protections. But Webull was designed to reward holders and discourage dumping. Learning from the mistakes of past so-called anti-whale tokens with fixed transactions and wallet limits that become useless as the number of pool tokens decrease over time. That is so true. I'm going to read that one more time. Tokens with fixed transaction and wallet limits that become useless as the number of pool tokens decrease over time. We have introduced a dynamic sell limit that's based on price impact. So looks like they have a different redistribution tax. Reset after 1 day from first sell limit of 2.9%, I think it is, or 2.9% price impact. Each sell is limited to 2.9%. Okay, so I still want to know, what is Webull? So it has an anti-dump type mechanic, which is fantastic. Create MetaMask wallet. So they're showing us how to buy. The roadmap. Website launched. It's phase 1. 1,000 Telegram members, 1,000 holders, a $5 million market cap. Holy smokes. That is tiny. That is so tiny. Very, very small. Phase 2, blog launch. 5,000 holders. So they're trying to just, again, increase the amount. And then phase 3. So right now, where are they at? I want to know. Let's see. Talked about the tax here. Anyone know like the running amount of people that are currently investing in Webull? Because this is interesting. I like the anti-dump and everything, but I want to know, okay, what are they trying to do? Yes, I really like the logo they have going. They're holy creatures and bring happiness and blessings to those around them. But again, is this another? It seems to me right now it's a meme coin, but I want to know where it's heading and what the potential is. So again, I really appreciate you guys bringing this to my radar. The back-to-back super chats, of course, caught my eye. But regardless, Webull, maybe that's how it's pronounced. But regardless, I think it has potential. Anything that has an anti-dump mechanic has potential, because then we don't see huge sell-offs. Nor could we think, rug pulls in general. How do rug pulls happen? It's because major selling in a short amount of time. So yeah, I like it, but I want to know, is there utility or is it just a meme token? If so, respect, much respect, but the potential looks like it's huge. So yeah, now back to Shiba Inu. So thank you guys for bringing that on my radar. Baby Shark, we already talked about. So many interesting tokens. How are we doing on the 113,000 signatures right now, guys, for Shiba token? So let's keep it going. If you haven't signed a petition, what are you doing? Sign the petition, folks. Make sure you sign the petition. Don't miss out on it. All right. What are we at? What else do you guys want to talk about today? Anything else? Anything else? Let's look at the fight. Any updates about the fight? Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Floyd versus Logan Paul live updates. Let's see. Is there any updates? True updates. I know some of you guys are watching the fight. I think maybe the undercards are still potentially fighting. No updates quite yet. Round 1, round 2. Looks like, so the Chad Johnson, if you guys don't know, Ocho Cinco was in this fight. But again, doesn't look like there's any updates. 437 we're still lots of viewers in, but I don't see any. Yeah, it looks like round 1. Yeah, it's only the undercard, so nothing quite yet. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But anywho, for anyone who just joined the live stream, again, guys, we have been killing it. We've been live for almost 2 hours, and it's just been super fun. People are liking the stream, and we're getting it out to more people. So if you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join us on this movement. It's just up and coming. Shiba Inu is our baby. We're part of the SHIB army. So again, let's look at how Shiba is doing now. No real major news quite yet, as you guys see. No updates from the Discord. I always keep this thing open pretty much 24/7 just to see if there's any big updates on the way. So yeah, back to the price action. Again, lots of consolidation. Let's look at the trading view in the 1 hour chart. Decent. More green candles than red. I love seeing that. So lots of buying pressure, a little bit of selling. So again, mainly running sideways, but still fantastic nonetheless. All right. What else do you guys got for me? How's Kishu going? I actually am not invested in Shiba Inu. Thank you once again for the Webull review. Keep it under your radar. Cheers. Johnny, no problem, man. I'll definitely keep it on my radar. And that's one that I'm potentially looking to continue to hold too. If I understand a little bit more about it, it's one that I could potentially even cover on the channel. But again, I need to do more research. Same thing for the shark, baby shark token. All these, I want to just make sure whenever I cover a token or something on my channel, it's not something that I think is just going to be a rug pull or a scam. That's ultimately the reality, and I wanted to make sure it's going to maximize people's potential returns. And Shiba Inu right now has been my big focus, because I really think with all the shortcoming catalysts, we are going to start seeing some really significant price action and price movement for SHIB token. So yeah, that's what I had. Now, Ross, my man, thank you for the super chat. He says, how high do you expect Shiba Inu to go after the release of Shiba Swap? I mentioned this earlier on my stream, but I'll mention it again right now just so you're all aware. But I stated that I think Shiba Inu, as soon as Shiba Swap releases, and hopefully nearly at the same time, somehow, some way, by God's work, it's going to happen that it's going to also get listed on Robinhood. We're going to return to all-time highs. That's my opinion. We're going to return back to all-time highs, which is again 3,600 Satoshi units. So if I go to the 1 day, the price action, and look at the month chart, I think we're going to get back to all-time highs and hopefully consolidate around there. New investors, people using Shiba Swap to stake, right, bury and dig their bones, continue to do so. More interaction, more new people entering the space, people trading on Robinhood, new investors entering into the space, reaching hopefully big milestones like 500,000 holders, 1 million holders in the near term. Those are all the things that I'm kind of foreseeing for Shiba Swap, and that's what really excites me about it. So yeah, back to all-time highs in my opinion, Mr. Ross. So again, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Really do appreciate it. All right, you guys are awesome, man. I appreciate it today. It was super duper fun. I want to do this hopefully at the very minimum once a week, if not more, where we cover some of the tokens you guys are invested in. And hopefully I'll start even like doing live buys when I start buying them on the stream. If I really like the we'll do a due diligence, do our own research, and identify one that everybody likes collectively. Maybe have some polls going throughout the stream, and based off your guys' votes, we'll decide whether we want to do. So rug pull? Well, what do you mean by that, Adik? Rug pull? No. I meant like rug pull. When someone says the term rug pull, it just basically means like, pump and dump. Like they just take the entire thing and they pull the rug from the bottom of your feet, which makes you fall, which the price just comes tumbling down. The exact definition off Google, rug pull definition. Let's get the exact definition. A rug pull is a malicious maneuver in the cryptocurrency industry where the crypto developers abandon a project and run away with investors' funds. I don't think that's the case for Shiba Inu. Not at all. And I don't like to cover rug pulls. Zomedica, our baby. AMC, Sebastian coming in with AMC. Guys, tomorrow's Monday. We heard about the naked shorts. You guys know what the potential is. People have been asking me, real quick before I go anywhere else, people have been asking me, how do I get in on AMC? Right? You know who you are. A lot of people have been asking me, how do I get in on AMC? How do I get on AMC? How do I get in on AMC? Now, just to show you guys quick, because again, it's unfair for me not to cover something like that has some really strong potential. People are right now sitting at $40 or so, $45 maybe. People are saying a $500 price target because of a short squeeze potential. And with all the naked short issues and things that they've mentioned, I need to make sure you guys all have the access to AMC stock. Because if the short squeeze happened, some people, millionaires, will be made, period, if the squeeze happens. I'm going to post it here. So I'm going to post my link to Webull right here. I didn't post it till now on the stream because, again, I don't know if you guys, again, we're focusing on Shiba Inu and cryptocurrencies, but Webull, I'm going to put it right here. So I'm going to pin this. I'm taking off the Discord pin for the Shiba Inu Discord and putting this one instead. If you guys use the link that I just pinned for Webull, a lot of people have not been really, they've been asking me, how do I get my free money with Webull? What do you mean by this? What do you mean by that? I want to make sure everybody has equal opportunity to make money, right? Because that's what you guys are here for. You're here to see how much money could I potentially make in the market. Now, with Webull and AMC and all the things that are going around with it, I need to make sure you guys are all aware. With Webull, you can get 2 free stocks between now and the 17th of June. I mentioned this on every single one of my videos, and people are signing up. Lots of people are signing up, but I want to make sure you, right now, who's tuned into the live stream, don't miss out on it. So you get 1 free stock. So you guys all understand full transparency. You get 1 free stock when you create your Webull brokerage account. So just like Binance accounts, all these different exchanges for cryptocurrency, Webull is a brokerage for stock market. So for stocks, AMC is one that has some potential for having a very, very tight run-up in the short term in something called a short squeeze. So you get 1 free stock for creating your account between $3 and $300. Just like that, for making your username, your password, linking, an account to it, you now get 1 free stock. And then when you initially deposit $100, just deposit, don't have to buy anything. Deposit $100, you get a second free stock valued up to $2,000 for free from Webull. I've had people from my own Discord, from my own YouTube community who've been telling me they used the link, they were able to get a free Facebook stock. I've heard one person say they got Facebook stock, which is Facebook stock right now cost literally for free, $330. Just like that for depositing money into an account. And most people really end up liking Webull. It's my #1 brokerage that I like using. It's a fantastic platform. So get your free money, folks. I don't want to take too long on it, but take care of this. You have till the 17th. And get in on it before the AMC run-up, because we know what's going to potentially happen tomorrow. We might see some significant price action with all the naked short reports that are coming out. So pay close attention, and you can also trade crypto on it, so why not? So, finally, Shiba Inu, final remarks, final words for everybody, right? To all the holders of Shiba Inu, guys, you know what it is. You know what it is, you know what it is. And again, the basic thing is, with Shiba Inu, Shiba Swap is on the way. The Robinhood listing is on the way. My opinion, all these things are going to happen, they're going to get implemented, and we're going to see some significant gains. To my SHIBARMY members, we've been patient for a really long time now. Not a day, not a week, not a month. We've been patient. We've been patient. And I think our patience is going to start to pay off. As soon as these catalysts come about, we're going to return to all-time highs. We're going to see some significant gains. We'll peel some profits off the top, and we'll let the rest ride the wave. We'll let the rest ride the wave. So, James here. An interesting currency. I'm not sure what that even is, but he says check out #Shiba at Shiba Index. Founder are under 13 years age. What? I don't know about that. I haven't heard anything like that before, so. Shiba Index. What is the Shiba Index? Is that a Telegram group? I haven't heard of that. That seems a little shady. I do appreciate the super chat, man, but I don't know much about it. I wanted to say this. Channel is great. Keep up the good work. I follow you and Mike the Investor multiple times per week. DPJ Maximus, you are the man. I appreciate you. That's 100 Turkish lira. It's a little over 0.07. So I appreciate all of you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Join the journey. We're only getting started. Shiba Inu is only getting started. Again, always just my opinion. #not financial advice. Always got to keep that disclaimer going. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Join us on the Discord, folks. The Shiba Inu Discord has over 70,000 members and it's still growing. So I'll continue to, one more time I'm going to pin it here so everyone can join. The official Shiba Inu community. Invite people. Copy. I'm going to paste it into the chat. so everyone has access to it. Real quick here, and paste. There's a Discord link. Click the link, join the Shiba Inu Discord to learn and be up to date as much as possible. And I'll also make my videos. I post videos typically now twice a day, morning and evening, morning updates and end of day updates. So after the stream today, I will make my daily night upload regarding some of the things that we're reading from Eric on Shiba Swap. Hopefully some big things to happen. But thank you so much everybody for tuning in. It's been a phenomenal day. Thank you so much. 2 hours strong on the stream. But until next time, everybody, love to say this, keep investing.